Hey everyone, Joe here. Today I'm going to show you how I mount my Superbox to my TV. So the TV isn't typically just sitting on the table here. Normally it's hung, it's got an articulating wall mount, and we can move it around if we're in different parts of the room. And I feel like a lot of people have a TV like that. The problem with having a device like the Superbox or a PS3 or a PS5 or like whatever people are using now is that it's more wires to route from the TV. And I really like a clean setup. So I'm going to show you how I mount my Superbox to the back of the TV using the pre-existing mount that's on the TV. So I'm going to turn the TV around, show you the back of the TV here. So on the back of the TV, you can see the mount here, and this is part of what attaches it to the wall mount, the articulator there. This bolt here and this plate here need to stay clean because the mount goes flush against that. So we've got these areas here and all these screw holes here to mount something like the Superbox. And all I'm going to use is a few zip ties and a pair of scissors. So I'm going to first pick a good spot here and make sure the antennas have clearance to go up. I'm going to unplug the wires for now. I think if I go something like here, if I can figure it out. I haven't done this with this TV yet, so you're going to walk through this with me a little bit. But I'm liking this hole here, and I can still get my antennas pointing out and up, I think, if we go there. And so I'm liking that. What we're going to do first is we're going to use that hole there. What we're going to do first is we're going to figure out if one zip tie is long enough to go around the Superbox. And it is. That's great. Cool. If it wasn't, we'd need a second zip tie. If you didn't know this, I'll show you really quick. You can daisy chain zip ties. So you put one through the other, and then you've got another one that you can go through, and you can keep going, make a really big loop. But now we've got a really big loop. So if you don't have long enough zip ties, you can daisy chain like that, and then clean it up. You can just trim off the tails there and make it look a little bit cleaner, and that's a great option for you. But for now, I think for us, the one zip tie is going to be fine, so we could potentially hang it like that, and I think that we've got clearance, so that's one potential. I'm going to tighten that up a little bit. We could also use that eyelet a little bit if we wanted to. I don't know that it's necessary. I just do want my antennas pointing up, so I think that we're going to just go for that. Very easy, very simple setup like that. One zip tie. Now we're going to set up the wire and clean that up too. So we're going to plug the wire in for the HDMI. That's plugged into HDMI 1 down there. And we're going to start a loop here. I'm going to bundle these wires up, and I like tucking my wires behind this stuff like that. So we can leave it tucked like that, or we can use a zip tie and attach it to itself, or we can use a zip tie and go through the eyelet there. So I'm going to go through the eyelet on that mount, pull it through, tuck it behind, and I'm not going to pull it completely tight yet because we've still got one other wire. And the next wire that we're going to do is the power cable. So we've got that right here, and we're going to route that to the Superbox. We're going to plug it in first right here. And for routing that, we can zip tie to the power cable of the TV if we want. There's also on this Superbox, it's powered USB-C. I could actually try seeing if I can power it off of this port right here. The problem with that is that I believe that that port goes off and on with the power of the TV, which means that I won't be able to use the Superbox remote control to power on the TV. So then I've got to wait longer. And if you know anything about me and my videos so far, I'm very impatient. I don't like to wait for anything. So strapping these cables up here, and I will wrap these around, it's like a long articulating arm, like a 24-inch arm that this TV connects to. I will probably wrap these wires around that. It's not recommended that you keep audio, video, and power cables all together like this. So if this is an HDMI cable, you'd potentially get a lot of interference. But it's not, it's just power and power. So I think that we can get away with it. There shouldn't be any interference, anything like that. We're just going to trim our cable up here. This one, I think we're pulled pretty tight here. I'm going to pull these tight. Again, it's got a little bit of play. Not too worried about that because they're zip ties. We're just going to cut that tail off. Be careful you don't cut the wire. Just cut the zip tie. Boom. Great. And that's all it takes, just regular scissors, and straighten that out. And of course, there is a potential that with this antenna position or the proximity to the TV, which also has Wi-Fi, whoops, there's the possibility. Let me turn that off. So now that we've got the Superbox mounted to the back of the TV, HDMI is plugged in, power is zip tied and looking pretty clean as well. I did go ahead and plug it back into power it back on. We're going to spin the TV around now because we need to check the Superbox to make sure that with our antenna placement like this, and also being against the TV, which is a metal object with things, and it also has Wi-Fi and Bluetooth as well, there could be some signal interference. So we just want to make sure that our antenna placement is going to be good. So we're going to turn the entire TV back around like so. And we're just going to fire up one of my shows here. Maybe we'll watch a movie on stream. Let's see if on stream is going to work nice and quick. We're going to update on the next launch. I don't need the update today, but I will be doing that soon. So it looks like it's just working. It's just working fine, just the way that we hoped for it to. If I was having connectivity issues, I wouldn't be able to load even the listings for the shows. So we're going to just go to one of these random shows. I guess they're not that random, but War of the Worlds. Let's play it. I'm just going to play it for a few seconds here, see that it starts, and then that's going to kind of confirm that we've got the connectivity that we need. And then I think we're going to wrap the video here once we see that it plays. Come on, baby. Sometimes with on-screen you have to... Oh, there we go. There we are. We're playing. We're going to mute it, but it is working. I've seen enough to confirm that we are working. We've got connectivity. That was one of my concerns. So we're going to go back home here. And from here, I think we're going to wrap the video. It was a nice, short, quick one. I'm going to put the TV back on the wall mount and just start enjoying it. This is a S7 Ultra Superbox that's new to me. And if you'd like to learn more about the Superbox, I did include a code down below to get $50 off a brand new Superbox S7. And there's a little bit of affiliate that I get for that if you click on the link and buy. Thanks so much for tuning in today's video. If you got anything from today's video, please like and subscribe down below. If you thought it was good, leave a comment. If you thought it was bad, I'd like to hear from you too because I'm constantly trying to improve. Have a good one.